I am live for the first time in a very long time. But here's to honoring what my spiritual team wants me to do. Here's to honoring that, because it's a lot. So I don't know how many people may join. It may just be one person. It may just be two people. Maybe three. It doesn't matter. This message is going to get out there because I'm going to post it to YouTube. So, a message that's been on my mind. I'm going to be real honest. Like, real blunt. Real, it is what it is. A message that's been on my mind lately is your heart healing is the foundation for self-love. That's I don't know what the hell. That's it. Heart healing is the foundation for self-love. Now, like I said, when I got this message, I got it earlier, I think like 2 weeks ago, but then I received it again when I came out here, and it was just like, whoa. Okay, y'all really want me to say it? Y'all really want me to share this message? And I'm going to talk slowly because I have the tendency of talking too fast when I'm receiving messages, so I'm just going to just put it out there. I say this with love. We can light all the self-love candles, all the pink candles. We can recite our affirmations. We can get in our self-love baths. We can get into a relationship. But none of that matters if you have not healed your heart and sat with your emotions that are surrounding your heart, that are keeping your heart heavy and is weighing your heart down. Let me tell y'all something. I did all of that. I lit the candles. I took the baths. I recited the affirmations. I got in the relationship. But for some reason, I still did not completely love myself. This is why I say your self-love journey is the healing journey. It is one of the most complicated journeys you will ever be on. And it's not like this. It's this. So those of us that are on the Becoming Her 28-day self-love journey, I'm sending y'all love. Because after the 28 days is up, you are going to be like, all of the tools that you picked up, your journaling, all of the affirmations and everything, you're going to apply it, right? But the key to applying it is to be consistent with it. Now, you can be saying your affirmations, you can be in your bubble baths, you can be showing up, you can be doing the task. But it's going to be a test. And that test is going to come through a relationship to see how much you really love yourself. It may be an ex that try to pop back up in your life. It may be some sort of relationship that's strictly platonic, not romantic, that happened to your life, and you're going to be like, okay, things are going to come up to test you. You have been in a container of healing your heart for 28 days. Now, for the next few months, you're going to have to apply what you have learned on the journey. Doing the journey is the easiest part. Applying the work is where it gets difficult, especially when you are in a relationship. But I'm going to get back to that. Birds on the confirmation. You hear that? Birds on the confirmation. So, heart healing is the foundation of self-love. If you are not healing your heart actively, if you are not releasing what is weighing your heart down and keeping your heart heavy, the affirmations are not going to stick. The sweetness baths and the self-love baths that you are doing are not going to stick. Because it's something still that's deep within your heart that's telling you, like, and you have to get down to the root issue of why. So the self-love journey is not just for 28 days. You are on that journey for a minute. 28 days is what gets you started. And I did it for 28 days because it takes 3 weeks to create a habit. And I set it up in a certain way. The first week is where you are getting in tune with your emotions. You're releasing anything, any memories, any painful thoughts, anything that's painful from your heart. You are releasing that. The second week is you pouring into yourself. The third week, you are going to see when we start. And then the fourth week is you pouring back into yourself. You're, ending it off with you pouring into yourself. Because the thing is that we have difficulty with that. We struggle with that. We get lost with that. Somewhere along the way, we feel like the tools that we have are not enough. And then what happens? To say, oh. And for some of us, you may apply the tools that you picked up on a journey. But you will only apply it for so long because you still haven't sat with yourself and processed your emotions and released it and moved through them. So what you're going to do is you're going to sit with it for maybe a week or two, and then you're going to go get a reading. Because you're going to feel called to feel like, okay, I need to do some more healing work. And when you go get that reading, the reader's going to give you some assignments to do. And the assignment is only going to lead you back to yourself. You go within yourself, and that's when you're going to recognize it's the same thing that I did. You have the tools that you need. You have the resources that you need. All you need to do is apply it. The work works when you apply it. Heart healing is a foundational work for self-love. The reason I didn't love myself was because there was some shit that I was holding on to. There was a space in my heart chakra that was still blocked. It was something that was there. The thing is, how can we ask for in a relationship and let love in when we don't know what love looks like and we don't know what love feels like? I was watching the Jennifer Lewis interview on the Breakfast Club, and she said something along the lines of, love yourself so when love comes to you, it does not look like a stranger. Everything leads back to your self-love journey. So you're probably in a relationship right now. Because that's the thing. You can be like, okay, I love myself. I've been doing the work. I've been doing this. Then you get in a relationship, because that's the test. You could love yourself all day in isolation. You could love yourself all day in isolation, but once you get in that relationship, that's really going to show you how much you love yourself. Once you get in that relationship, that's really going to show you how much you love yourself. Because that relationship is going to be your mirror. It's going to reflect whatever you haven't healed right back to you. That's a test. That's an ultimate test. A lot of us, we be like, okay, I want to love myself to get into a relationship. And that's totally fine. But you should also begin your self-love journey if you want to become a better person overall. I've been on my self-love journey for a minute, and where I am at now, I'm a better person to myself. I'm a better person to my family. I'm a better person to my friends. I am a better person to my relationship. I'm a better person to my children. I am a better community person. You cannot love yourself if you don't heal your heart. Some of our hearts are too damn heavy. And you know what happens when you don't heal your heart? If you don't heal your heart, it goes down to your womb. That's what happens. Because with your heart don't hold, your womb does. Say if one day you're in a relationship and you're like, your partner breaks up with you. You're heartbroken. You got to go to work the next day. So your heart is like, okay, yeah, girl, okay, you don't have time to feel this. I don't have time to hold this right now because we have to go to work. So your woman's like, tag me in. I got you. Bring it on down here. Bring it on down here. I'll hold it for you. I got hella space down here. We good. Your womb holds it emotionally. And then it turns into physical issues. But I'm going off topic. The easiest way to heal your heart is to feel what you need to feel. Feel those emotions. Process those emotions. Understand where they are coming from so that you don't go back to them or so that you don't repeat it. That's where a lot of us get stuck at too. And we bypass our emotions. I'm okay. I'm alright. I'm good. It's not the, I'm okay. This is gonna pass by. I'm gonna just keep busy and take my mind off of this to distract me. Sit with yourself. Sit with your emotions. Process your emotions. Feel what you need to feel. Talk to somebody. Let it out. Let it go. Release it. You move forward. You stay stuck for too long, it's a wrap. You will be stuck there for too long in your head, in your energy, and then you start attracting all of those things that keep you stuck. You attract the doubt, you attract the fear, you attract the hesitation, you attract the guilt, the shame, the unworthiness. You attract all of that. And if you're attracting all of that, imagine the type of relationships you're attracting. The unhappiness. Imagine that. So I just wanted to sit with that. Heart healing is a foundation for self-love. Feel what you need to feel. Process it, but don't stay there. Don't not allow yourself to stay there for too long. Don't stay there. Move through it. Because I'm telling you, I've been in dark rooms. But I always found the light. A light was always there. Something was always there. Like, get out of this space. You gotta get out of it. You can't stay here for too long. Because then that turns into depression. It turns into stagnation. It turns into other things. Psychosis. Cry it out. I'm always telling niggas to cry. You gotta cry. You can't just be like, okay, I'm good. Something, cry. Get in the damn bath. Let the water hold you. Call somebody up. Talk to somebody about it. That's the thing. We're not talking about our shit no more. We're holding it. And I think we don't talk about it because we don't want people to hold us accountable for it. To be like, hey, all right, you may have gotten yourself into this situation though. We don't want that accountability, but self-love is accountability. Heart healing includes accountability, so that you don't make the same mistakes twice, so that you don't keep repeating the pattern and repeating the cycle that maybe your ancestors have fucking repeated. Your grandmothers, your great-great-great-grandmothers. Change the cycle. Change the relationship that you have with yourself, and it will change the relationship that you have with others. This is why I say self-love is a ritual, not a chore. Keep your heart light. You don't do self-love just because you feel like it. You don't love yourself because you feel like it. You love yourself through the dark times. You love yourself through the heavy times. You love yourself through the beautiful times. You love yourself through the shaky times. You love yourself when shit is confusing and you don't know where the fuck you're going. You love yourself in any stage that you are at. You love yourself and you show up for yourself and you care for yourself. You hold yourself. You give yourself grace. You tell yourself like, yeah, I may have fucked up, but I'm going to bounce back. I'm going to be okay. This ain't nothing but a little misstep. I'll bounce right back. I just need to feel it and then heal it and get through it. And you fill yourself up again. And if you find yourself struggling with filling yourself up, with filling your cup, you go to others that can pour into you. You go to others that can hold space for you. You go to others that can support you, that can love you. And I think I'm going to end it there. And y'all have a beautiful night. And I'll see y'all on the journey. And I'm going to run it back. I don't know when, but stay tuned. And I am sending y'all all love. Have a great night. And remember, self-love is a ritual, not a chore. Keep your heart light.